Dialed in
to Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
you can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use
smarts of these
because
stuff.
they know the brews.
And they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, cause shit's not funny.
And save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
And brews.
Bucks and Brews.
Welcome back to Bucks and Brews. So, Nick, we're getting back on schedule.
Yeah, it's like
It's rough for you, though.
somehow, right?
Right.
I texted you yesterday, right? And I was like, hey, I don't think I can do it. And I mean, I literally just got done coaching, drove over here real quick. I'm not as late as I thought I would be.
No.
I have a buddy who got me a Christmas present. He wanted to give it to me early, and it was, hey man, can I drop it off Monday? I was like, oh, I'm gonna be gone Tuesday. Like I got a match, and then I'm going to do a podcast or whatever. Wednesday, oh, I'm headed to wherever. Thursday, I was like, maybe I can do it this weekend, bud. And he texted me today. He's like, dude, it's at your house. Like when you get it, if you like it, awesome. I was like, of course I fucking love it, right? So, but
It
yeah,
sucks when you're so busy.
it does later. For me right now, currently, okay. So like, it doesn't suck completely because I don't have time to think about how much it sucks, right?
Yeah, but it's a rough thing because you feel like you don't have enough time for anyone.
At all.
And literally, that means anyone, not your family, not your friends, not your mom, nobody.
Right.
Ring, ring.
Say, well, Courtney made fun of me this morning because I got up. I mean, I threw on my coaching shoes. I threw on my black pants. I had my shirt on. I had my full fucking uniform at 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't fucking coach till whatever. We had to be on the bus by 2.
Right.
I was like, yeah, but I have this. I have to show this. Babe, I don't know. Like my day is fucking done.
Yeah.
So I technically I don't get to stop until
Whenever
we're done with this,
yeah.
right? Like, so it does make it hard. It
Well,
really does.
luckily, we've done this episode every year.
Yeah, and
So I think we can probably go about an hour and hit the high shit.
yeah, but guys, as always, if you wouldn't mind, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. We love talking to you guys about this topic specifically, because it's a struggle for everybody, and this is where we know we help for sure.
Absolutely. So what we're discussing tonight is how to save around the holidays.
Yeah.
So and that's, I mean, the people I talk to, that's their main thing. They're just whooped and
Yep.
money's an issue and what the hell am I going to do? And hopefully we'll give some people some advice. Like I was talking to Christy earlier and she's like, all right, what advice do you have for me? I'm like, unfortunately for you, all the shit you're already doing.
Yeah, and it's hard to find the extra, right? Like,
Yeah.
But say at that point, to me, it's keep reminding them what you're doing is the right thing.
Mhm.
It might seem tough right now, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Yeah.
I say,
What are you drinking, my friend?
starting out tonight with the tried and the true, always the blue Bud Light, because I do love a Bud Light.
I'm starting with a Manger's Irish Cider, a pear flavor.
It's so good.
I
It
do love
really is.
Manger's.
Yeah.
And then after that, I have a Two Town Cider House Cosmic Explosion Blueberry Cosmic Crisp.
Nice. All
Sorry,
right.
Cosmic Explorer.
Is it the same one you drank?
Yeah, it's what I had the last couple weeks.
Yeah, sure. So, again, we're into the holiday season.
Mhm.
This is really, it's a very stressful season for so many people because of a financial problem or something, right? And you have to buy gifts for so many people, do so much. And the holidays for me are supposed to be about the family and about the getting together and that type of a thing, right? So you want to enjoy it, right? Like I know currently, dude, with how busy I am, I don't take the time to enjoy, right?
Right.
So we want to kind of give you guys some tips and tricks, right? My first tip, I was just thinking about it the other day, because I was thinking about this episode and how much I love it. I was like, take a couple bucks, $10, right? And fill your gas tank or, the quarter tank that you can. Drive around neighborhood. I don't know if you have anything in your area. Like what we have, we can go to the baseball park.
Mhm.
And it's a couple bucks to, I'd say I think it's like 20 or something, and you could drive through an entire light display, or you could drive around at night just different towns. And I think most areas, like there's always there's that one house that
Yeah.
overdoes it. Right?
Absolutely.
And it's a little bit of a drive, and you're enjoying the night. Put Christmas music on, or holiday music, whatever it is, like on the radio as you're driving. Go enjoy. And it's you can do it for free, or you can go pay a place that's guaranteed to have it, kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's for the most part cheapish entertainment.
Yep. And everybody's like, oh, it's such a long line. And I was like, yeah, but the longer it lasts, the cheaper it is, right?
Yep.
I mean, if it's $2 an hour at that point, you're doing just fine. So, I really think that's a great idea to keep in the spirit for an inexpensive price.
For me, the holidays always has been kid centric. It was kid centric around me when I was a kid. It was kid centric around my daughter, even when we had no fucking money.
Yeah.
Like I remember saying to Dawn a couple weeks ago, I'm like, listen, I want some ideas on what you might like for Christmas. And she goes, nothing. I don't want anything. And that annoyed me because I remember when we were really, really broke.
Yeah.
And there was money to get Caitlin a few gifts, but there was no money for Dawn and I.
Right.
I was always a little disappointed because, I mean, you want to open something on Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. And I told her, I'm like, listen, I'm either going to get you something you want or I'm going to get you shit you don't fucking want.
Right.
She's like, well, experiences, just pay for an experience. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but there's no experiences right now that you're excited about. So I don't know how to do that.
Right.
Like, we went on a cruise and we had Trevor Noah recently, and there just isn't anything that I know of that she's like, hey, I really want to go see this concert, or I want to go see this comedian, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So doing an experience to me right now, I wouldn't know what.
Well, so like I can give you ideas, right? So go on to Facebook, or because Facebook has events and things like that. But so around this time, especially, right? Do a chocolate making class or a pasta making class, right? They're pretty inexpensive. Hey, make a dinner class, right? So then you get a meal out of it, and you get to cook, like a cooking class and things like that. So those are fun little experience. Paint a pot, right? Wine and canvas. Say for you, break room wouldn't be a thing.
Right.
Those are some inexpensive but yet fun experiences that you can do. And right now I think they're already out for Valentine's Day. You can look into dinner for two, like Amore we have around here, and they do a thing. So you probably don't get a reservation, but do it for like the night before or whatever. Find a place that has a beer and wine pairing or something like that, like whatever for you specifically, right? Like, hey, if you can find a vegan option or something like that, right? Like, but so go find something like that and have that as an experience. I think she would enjoy something like that.
Yeah, and that's something I definitely will look into. I know that she did give me a couple ideas.
Okay.
She really needs washcloths for the kitchen.
Go fucking buy them on Amazon, Jesus.
And she won't buy them.
Oh.
Like, she just doesn't want to waste time.
Sure.
And she's specific. She does not like microfiber.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, cool, that's an idea. Again, I don't need it to be awesome.
Right.
I need it to be something you actually want and need. Like my aunt's favorite presents were staples. Like if you got her a thing of toilet paper, she was thrilled.
Yeah. I'm all about socks. Right.
So am I.
If you get me socks, I'm the happiest kid.
Yeah.
And
your kid is too, it seems.
Yeah. So I think she's growing out of it, but she'll get back into it. So
well, yeah, because when you get older, you fucking need socks.
I forgot to show my kids my socks today. I'm wearing some really awesome unicorn.
I love them.
Yeah, unicorn bright, like rainbow type sock things. Because I'm trying to have fun with this coaching aspect of things. And so that's a huge thing. Go on to Groupon, right?
Yep.
There is always things like that for people, and you're saving anywhere from 25 to 75% on a for a Groupon. So hop onto there and you'll have a good savings.
Because she never listens to us.
Yeah.
I got on Cincinnati Zoo's website.
Yeah.
And I bought her a blanket with all of the hippos on it.
Oh, see, there you go.
And I know she's gonna fucking love it because she always needs to wear blankets in the house because I keep it at 65 and she's freezing.
Yep.
And it's got all the hippos. So she'll be thrilled when she opens that. She'll
Yep.
probably tell me it's too much, but that's something guaranteed she will use. And again, I'm for function here. I want to get you something that you want to use.
Yeah.
I've sent Caitlin a couple of things, like, you know, things that I would like, not necessarily that I would use.
Yeah.
One's a shirt. They have this like jersey that, you know, it's a Darth Vader jersey, and it has 77 on the back because that's where your Star Wars came out. And it was in my size.
Sure.
I'm like, hey, this would be cool. And I sent it to her. And of course, my kid is horrible at keeping secrets. And she's like, oh, I picked you up something at box lunch today. Well,
Oh,
that's where it's
thanks.
from.
Yeah.
Thanks. Now I know what you got me,
Right.
but whatever. And even with her, I'm like, what do you want? And one of the things she sent to me was a new shower head.
Okay.
What's not sexy,
No, but
but
nobody wants to go buy those. type of
right.
things,
And if that's something you want and I can help with that, done.
yeah. So, and you know, so you know, find the specials, find the things that are out there, right? We say it every year. Another big thing, you know, is gift cards. A lot of companies are still bringing it back. You know, I just told we go out every Friday to Pepinos before bowling. Now it's our new tradition
to
this
do,
year.
yeah.
It's kind of cool. And it's you buy 5 and you buy 25 and you get 5 for free or something.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, man, you know, we're spending this much money. I was like, I should just buy 500 and get a crap ton for free, and then I'll be good for the rest of the season, you know?
Right.
And so, you know, a couple of us were like, all right, let's do it, because we're going to be here next week and the week after and things like that. So, you know, if you don't know what to get people and, you know, they're into of food, you know, think about it. You don't have to pay for the full entire meal kind of a thing, but, you know, so if we have, let's just say Ruth Chris, because that's nationwide, right?
Yeah.
It's a chain. It is a fancier restaurant. Go buy them a gift card for that. And yeah, they don't have the money right now because they're spending for the holidays, but you know, hey, here, this is towards it, right? And if their birthday comes up before type thing, buy them another gift card for that thing. So now you've paid for half of the food that they're gonna go get, right? And they don't have to pay for it. So
We have people that come in here to buy gift cards to Break Room Therapy, and they never really, I can't say never, many of them don't know what to buy. And they'll ask us, well, you know, what does a package cost? And Dawn will tell them specifically, if you have a number in mind that you wanted to spend on this person, it gets them in the door.
Yeah.
It may not pay for an entire package, because let's say you decide you want to spend $50 on these people.
Yep.
But they want a mixed class package on a Friday, which costs $80. They're only spending $30 on that package now. So you've gotten them a great start.
Yep.
On something that, you know, is an experience, something they'll go have fun doing.
Yep.
You don't have to spring for an entire package.
Yep.
Just get them whatever, you know, you want to spend that's meaningful for you.
well, I say, and you know, it depends on what you're talking, right? So if for you and your daughter, or you know, if you're going for your daughter, right? If it was to come here, I mean, you would talk to your mom, right? And say, hey, mom, we're gonna spend $50 is all we're gonna spend. Do you want to go in? And then now both of you have spent 40, right?
Yep.
So yeah, and then if you get here, you buy a t-shirt for 20,
Yeah.
and you've both spent 50. So now she gets a t-shirt, she gets a gift card for the entire thing, and everybody's done. Hey, yeah, the person's only opening, but they're opening 2 gifts. They're opening a gift card and a t-shirt, right?
Right.
Or what, or some type of a gift that you guys have here, right? Great. Here, people don't need to open a million gifts. If you get one big gift, you're gonna go, okay, this is huge, right? So
Well, you know, and one of the things we do here as well, which I think is great for, you know, if you are buying an experience, is we tell people how to make it better for the person.
Yep.
So you can bring 10 pieces of glass to every reservation at Break Room Therapy. So we tell people, get 10 pieces of glass, you know,
wrap it up.
save some wine bottles and some liquor bottles and some salsa jars and some spaghetti jars, and put it in a gift bag with the gift card. Now they have 10 pieces of glass.
Yep.
Plus the gift card. It's in a little bag, and you're giving them something that, you know, is something to actually open besides just a gift card.
Yep.
Because again, gift cards are not overly sexy,
Yep.
but usable.
See, right, and paired with things
Yeah.
is good. You know, and they say, are you guys doing it this year where if you buy like $50, you get $5 to another?
We are not doing that this year.
Okay.
We have done that every year up until now.
Yep.
But I mean, it's a cost that we incur because nobody gives us free gift cards
Sure.
except for Tardy's. Tardy's, has said time and time again, Gavin's like, hey, if you want some free $5 coupons to give out to people, we're happy to do it.
Sure.
But everyone else, we're spending $100 each place to give those away, and just not in the budget this year. And
Sure.
And it's neither here nor there, but
Yep.
it might have helped some extra sales. It might not have. I don't know.
That's when you'll find out this year, right?
Yeah.
You don't know until you change it and find it. I think it is late in the season, but we have to talk about the number one important thing in what we talk about is budgeting,
Mhm.
right? So now is the time, especially to sit down and write out your budget. If you usually spend $50 on your kid or whatever it is, and you just can't afford it, that's fine, right? But know what you can spend,
Mhm.
right? Don't go into debt during this time just because you think that person wants it. They don't, that's the thing. They want it, they don't need it, right?
Mhm.
Now there's needs and wants in life, and you got to figure that out. So you can still, in the way I say it, hey, if you're going to do a gift, you talk about experiences, great. Do something else, right? Like have you seen the Saran wrap ball?
I have not.
Okay, so you take a whole roll of Saran wrap or whatever, right? And on the inside there's a $5 bill or something, and then you roll, and there's a bag of like Halloween candy type thing. Like, so there's just like little toys and trinkets that are cheap, I mean, wrapped up in this entire Saran wrap ball, and then you guys put on oven mitts and you try to unroll the Saran wrap. And then once the person rolls dice or whatever, so hey, if you hit doubles, then you have to pass it to the next person, and they start unrolling. And when you get it unrolled, you get the gift that comes out. If you've done it, if it passes, then you don't get it. So you could still have an entire fun evening. Nobody had to open real gifts. At that example, it cost you $9, right? Let's say, and that's if you put a 5 in the middle, right?
Right.
You could put a $1 bill in the middle. Hell, you could put a quarter in the middle, and that'd be the only money that you'd give. But
Mhm.
you have, like, again, little toys and trinkets and things like that. So
I think one of the big things, and this is something Christy's done for the last couple of years, is she'll look for gifts for her 3-year-old.
Yep.
I think Eli's 4 now, so her 4-year-old. And she'll find what she wants on like Amazon or Walmart or whatever. And then she'll go to Marketplace.
Yep.
Or eBay
oh shit.
or Marikai or whatever.
Yep.
And look to see. So a few months ago, I was at Goodwill and I found a Batman Batcave. It's $2 because it's a Goodwill. And I bought it. And he played with it during the Santa parade. And literally the kid started screaming when he thought he had to leave the damn thing. Cost me $2.
Yeah.
So Christy has found some offshoots of it, that they all go together.
Yep.
And she bought one on Marketplace for $10.
Yeah.
It was $170 toy.
Yeah. What? We did that last year, right? Emerson wanted an American Girl doll ice cream car, whatever it is, right? It is a, I don't know, $180 freaking car. And yeah, we spent $40 and she got a used toy, but it was clean. I mean,
Yeah.
It's funny. Everybody says, oh, my kid has toys that they don't play with. That's exactly it. They're going to play with it once and that's it. So, hey, if it's good quality condition, it doesn't need to have a box, right? Like the kid, it makes it easier for them. So you throw it in a box, all of a sudden they open it up and, actually, we didn't even box it. I think we set it completely out, put a bow on top or something like that. And, oh, hey, Santa dropped off the gift that you want, right?
Right.
And, everybody has different traditions, things like that. I know in my house, Santa brings one gift, right? That's all kids get. That's, that's what Santa can do for each kid. Hey, some other kids might get more. Who knows? That, Santa did that. Like, but we know that Santa will bring one gift. And, yeah, we try to guide and things like that. She's not into PlayStation 5s and things, but hey, he can only, he's not made of millions, right? I mean, well, billions, trillions, whatever it costs, right? So he's only going to do. And so, you can guide and steer your kid to, if you're celebrating Hanukkah and you don't have, that, like you're playing dreidel for candies, like now you're using chocolate covered raisins, right? You're using things, so it's, there's ways to do things on a cheaper level, and searching Marketplace for a used thing there's no shame in it to me at all. Like I've done it plenty of times for my kid.
Well, and there's a lot, especially with the people that are selling stuff off pallets now, like me.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of brand new stuff
Well, yeah.
that they're selling at cheaper prices on Marketplace.
Yep.
I have these huge wooden house, doll houses.
Yeah.
Dawn saw a Barbie one in the store that's smaller than what I have. And the Barbie one was $170.
Yeah.
And I'm selling this thing for $90 and it's 4 feet tall and it's made fully out of wood.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are deals to be had out there. And I mean, literally, if somebody came to me and goes, hey, listen, would you take 80 instead of 90?
Yep.
I'd probably say, yeah. Now, if they asked me to take 60, I'd probably tell them to get fucked. But again,
Right.
if you give me a respectful offer, I'm probably going to say yes. I mean, the scooter I have, I think, is listed at $300 and it retails for like $370.
Sure.
Somebody came to me and said $280 for that scooter. Yeah, have it.
Yeah.
Some kid's going to have a great fucking Christmas opening that.
Yeah.
And again, you're spending $100 less than you would spend on a brand new item, and it's brand new.
Yep. Let's say, and there might be a puncture in the box or something, like, but usually, yeah, they're really good. I mean, I buy brand new. I buy some pallet Milwaukee stuff, right? Because I'm just like, okay, I'll take a tool for half price.
Back when Charlie's was open, I needed a belt sander. I bought a belt sander for like $30-40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly. And no, you can get things. I again, I go back to the experience thing. It's never too late, in my opinion, to start a tradition,
No, never.
right? So if you happen to, if you've gone, your kids are my age, let's say 8, right? And you haven't started a tradition, well, you don't have it. You know what we're doing for Christmas this year? We're doing a family event. We're all making cookies. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a baker, right? But flour, right? Sugar, butter, egg, and some what's the white sugar, powdered sugar, right? And food dye. So I mean, you're probably $10 deep into this type of for chocolate chips. You gotta have chocolate chips because
Sprinkles. You need sprinkles.
but still, right? Like, and dollar store sells sprinkles. But
Yeah.
so hey, we're gonna make cookies. That's what we're gonna do, right? You're gonna make this entire experience, and that's what you're gonna do. And you have a small little gift, but now you're making an entire, because cookies, they only take 5 minutes. No, they take like an hour because you have to roll them and do all this.
Depending on what you're doing, it can take an entire day.
Right. But make something, do a craft together, right? Plan something ahead of time so that you're filling a day full of enjoyment, right? I know my family used to play games all the time. Right? Like, hey, when we wake up, we're gonna open our one little thing, and then we're gonna play games, and we're gonna watch movies. We're gonna do anything you want, right? Buy a movie, right?
Yeah.
There's so many Christmas movies out there. If you own them all, that's great. If you can get it on TV, and sure, it's $3 or whatever to rent on Amazon Prime or something like that. If you don't have, if the movie's not there, but like, spend the $3 to watch a new movie, and now you have 2.5 hours. And a bag of popcorn, right? Will cost, or say you can buy a small box of 6, and I think it's $2.12 here at like Meijer or whatever.
Yeah.
But so now 6 bags of popcorn. You're eating popcorn. You're watching a movie for the entire day. Because I know people that used to go to the movies all the time.
All the time. We went to the
Christmas.
movies all the time.
I know people that go bowling every Christmas and stuff like that. So, they're do an activity, right? And that'd be the gift, right? Hey, we're gonna go do this, and that's. Sometimes to kids, that's the things they're going to remember.
Yeah.
Most people are never going to remember the gift, right? Looking back at it, can you name all the gifts you've ever gotten?
No, but I remember the best Christmas worth of gifts.
Yeah.
Because I got an Atari 2600.
Yep.
2800, whatever it was. The Millennium Falcon.
Lego set?
No. The
Oh.
Millennium Falcon. The actual ship. They had all of the ships and all of the figures back when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
And I got Castle Grayskull from He-Man, like the same Christmas.
Oh, wow.
So it was just the greatest Christmas ever. And I think I got an X-Wing and a TIE Fighter too. I mean, I got so fucking spoiled because I was an only child and
Yep.
I had 4 people buying shit for me.
It sounds really weird. So, I don't remember as a kid my mom ever. One thing my mom always got us was sleds. Every year we had a new sled. And somehow that stopped one day. I couldn't tell you when, But really, like looking at my childhood, I couldn't tell you anything that I remember. My grandparents one year, and we've probably said it in another episode, I got 2 bags of beef jerky, 2 6-pack bottles of Pepsi, or it was cherry Pepsi, because that's what I liked, and 2 packages of socks. And my grandparents did spoil me. They got me the hardcovers of Harry Potter, which was more than everybody else gotten. But like, I do remember, like, that was my favorite gift because it was all the things that was me, right? Socks, beef jerky, and pop back then, you know. And it was like, damn, these people like love me, right? And you know, don't get me wrong, my wife, like, I can tell you some gifts that she got me, but like, you know, I'm all about the meaningful things like that. If you bought me, dude, if you bought me a bag of beef jerky, because you know, that'd be like, oh man, David understands me.
Yeah.
Like, and
You
so
know what I would buy you?
I don't.
A Hungry Man Salisbury steak,
Oh, fuck.
Banquet Salisbury steak, whichever one you love the most.
Yeah,
Which is it?
The Banquet.
Is it the Banquet? I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
it might be.
100% the Banquet. Like
If I was gonna buy you a
not the
Christmas
Hungry
present,
Man's one, because I'd be like,
that's
this
the
is
one I would buy you.
Yeah, if you bought me Hungry Man, I'd be like, oh man, that's great. Like if you bought me Banquet, I'd be like, dude, that this guy fucking knows me.
Right.
Like it is right. And then
It'd be that and 6 Barras hot dogs.
say and a can of beefaroni, right? Like you could do if somebody bought me a can of beefaroni and a you know for a dollar and a dollar Banquet. Like if my wife got me that like every year for Christmas, I would just be like this fucking woman knows
Yeah.
me, right? Like this is love. And it's $2, right? Like it is $2 fucking dollars. And you know, I would never be disappointed in my Christmas and opening it up. And not even you know, granted, I can't say as a kid because whatever. I mean, every kid wants whatever, but you know, looking back, I don't remember that. And you're never, you know, hey, your kid's gonna go and everybody's gonna have bigger and better things. Like you probably that year that you got the Atari and all that, you went to school and you were probably the best kid that whole time.
Oh, I
right?
probably got the most out of any kid I went
Right.
to school with.
But nobody's gonna remember that years
No.
later, right?
I can't tell you any of the gifts Caitlin's gotten. Like I remember one year she got a Swan Lake Barbie, and I only remember that because Santa came and talked to me specifically.
Yeah.
Because while Caitlin was up telling Santa what she wanted, and she never fucking wanted Barbies, but she told him she wanted a Swan Lake Barbie.
Yeah.
She talked about how bad she was doing in math in school. And Santa came, he paused everything. And mind you, it was a Monday after Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
So there were like 4 kids in the fucking mall. I let Caitlin play hooky. And he came up to me and goes, she's really worried about how much she's struggling in math. I'm like, what?
Thanks, I know.
And he goes, yeah, she had a whole conversation with me about it. And I told her just, you know, keep working really, really hard. I know she's smart and she can do it. And I'm like, holy shit, Santa is giving my kid counseling.
Yeah.
Shit. And it was the greatest thing. It was the Santa at Granville at Rivertown.
Yep.
And I don't know if he's still Santa, but he was a great Santa for many, many years.
Oh, so you know, that, you know, granted, it's not a Christmas gift, but we go to Holly, Michigan every year, which is the east side of the state over, you know, and my daughter's only seen one Santa her whole life, and it's the same one. And the good thing is she'll never run into him ever, you know.
Yeah, because he's over there.
Right. And this guy is just amazing with kids. He's just an amazing Santa, like full real gray beard, you know, white beard, and he's just such a caring guy. Like calls my mom up type thing, and he's just like, no, like I'm here for the people aspect, and this guy loves it.
I think we could make good Santas when we're older.
Yeah,
if we live that long.
Whole family's always been Santa, so
I could see Archie being Santa.
he was.
I bet he was.
So
I
he-
could see him being Santa.
His dad was. My grandfather was. Tony has played Santa. And say it's my turn eventually.
Your grandfather, he's an acquired taste,
Yeah, but not when he's
but
got the job.
he's so caring.
Yes.
And it's unless you really paid attention when you were coaching and Archie was behind the plate,
Yeah.
you didn't really know how much he cared.
Yeah.
Like he would just call timeout and explain things to the coaches and the kids.
Yep. Stop a fucking game.
He did not care because for him, it had nothing to do with who's going to win this fucking Little League game.
That's exactly it.
It was about making them better.
Yep.
And that was one of the things. If you weren't paying attention, you might not see.
Yep.
But he was just so good at that.
Well, that's what you know, I hate as much how much I am like my grandfather and like short tempered and things like that. Like I've changed quite a bit compared to when I was younger, but I really do think it's one of the reasons I'm a great fucking coach.
I can tell you right now, I would not be as good at what I do as a coach.
Yeah.
Without your grandfather.
Yeah.
Because there were plenty of times that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
And he would literally take me aside and explain something to me. And I'd be like, oh, cool. Nobody ever told me that
Yeah.
before.
Well, and you know, my grandfather and I, we share one thing in common. We don't have an ego,
Mhm.
right? You know, I remember there was a ball hit out in the middle of outfield, and there was a fucking gap in the fence, like, you know, and so it was a fence behind a fence, and so there was a spot. And the ball goes and rolls and goes out, and it's like, what do we do? So we talk about it, and we're like, all right, so that'd be technically a ground rule double, because like, but that's only if it goes over, but it didn't. And so it's like, wait, nope, hold on, it'd be like a stop play, figure out where everybody is, because then it's a stop play because the ball's there. And so then, you know, they're like, hey, what's going on, bro? And coaches are like, and we're like, look, we want to make the fucking best decision, the right decision, and we're gonna ask. So we yell out, and the chief umpire happened to be out there, and I was like, hey, come here, you know, and he's like, what's up? And I was like, this is what happened. He goes, yeah. He goes, all right. So it'd be a dead ball. Runners stay where they are, you know, at the time of the dead ball call. And it's like, okay, hey, what did you see? What did we see? And so we walked out and we just said, hey, look, we found out this is what we're calling. This is what it is. And this is what we're sticking with. And one coach, of course, is pissed off. One of them is fine with it.
Yep.
It's like, I have no problem telling you I didn't know all the rules. I don't know I'm not fucking MLB, right? I'm umpiring 12-year-olds.
Right.
Like, you know, today I'm coaching bowling, and I look at the coach and I was like, hey, I want to make a substitution in the middle of the game. How do I do that? And he's like, I don't fucking know. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna write a different letter, because you have names and then they correspond. I'm gonna write a different letter, and that's, you know, they're gonna split the game, and that's what it's gonna be. It's a non-conference thing, so it didn't matter really. I was like, but I'll find this out for you.
As long as you notify the other coach.
Yep.
When you're doing it, you're good.
Yeah. Well, I
Bowling's a little more lax than other things.
Yeah. And so
Because you don't have officials at that.
right. And so, you know, it's just, I'm not afraid to admit I don't know things. I'm gonna find out, right?
Mhm.
So, you know, if you're okay, so your mom's a prime example.
Mhm.
You guys are in a little bit of a bind right now.
Mhm.
I can't say a bind, like, you're not financially where you want to be.
Definitely not.
Right. If you're a parent that's listening to this who has your shit together and your kids might be struggling in something, I tell you, pay a bill, right? Go pick their taxes, you know, taxes if only the hospital. Pick the gas bill, pick the water bill, pick something. Go pay it. Just pay the fucking bill. Like, hey,
So Mike and I did a mental health episode on Saturday.
I seen
Did you see that?
I seen
We
that. Yeah.
hijacked the Bucks and
Yeah.
Brooks channel to do that. That kind of came out of mine and Mike's therapist, because now we share the same therapist.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and she's like, listen, I think you guys have really good information when you guys do the mental health episodes on Bucks and Brews. I'd like to hear more of that. I think guys need that.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, well, why not?
Yep.
So we sat and we did that. And, you know, one of the things Angela asks me all the time, she's like, well, your mom seems to want to do things for you and pay for stuff. And I'm like, yeah. But then I have to hear about how broke she is.
Yep.
And I get sick of hearing it. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Yep.
And we went on the cruise and found a bed that we liked. And we're like, hey, we'd really like a new bed. We've had our Sleep Number for over 10 years. And it's supposed to last for over 10 years for, you know, normal people. I don't weigh what normal people weigh. So it's starting to break down. And I went to her and I'm like, listen, you really want to do something? This is what you can do. Buy the bed. And she decided, all right, I'll buy the bed for you, which is great. I absolutely love that. And it's working out well. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
So like the mattress that I have is 2 inches shorter than the mattress Dawn has. So I really feel like I'm sleeping on a twin.
Yeah.
Because it's a split king. So I went and I looked and I'm like, all right, I can't sleep on hers because it's too soft, because she has a medium soft mattress and I have a medium firm mattress. So I went and found a piece of foam that is twin size and can go under my mattress and it'll raise it 2 inches.
Yeah.
So that hopefully once I get that, we have a bed that's at the same damn height.
Right.
Now, my mom's happy because she got to do something that I absolutely want instead of buying me shit that I don't. She didn't have to pay for a bill because she hates that.
Yeah.
Even though many times I would just prefer that. Just pay on a bill for me, you know.
Yep.
But it helps me out because I don't have to worry about how I'm paying for this bed.
Yep.
She got to get me something I really want. She's happy.
Yep.
I'm happy. Everybody's happy.
Yep. And I say most parents, right? If you are a parent, right? I mean, they're always going to take care of their kid, and it's the next parent to take care of their kid still, right? You know, I remember one year, gosh, 10 years ago, whatever it was, my mom goes, "Hey, you know, I just want to let you know I bought your sister tires for Christmas. I don't want you to be disappointed by that. You know, that she got a really big gift." And I was like, "I don't give a shit. Like, she needs help. I'm glad you got it for her, right? It might have been 15 years ago, you know."
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care. Like, now I know my sister's car stops. I have my niece and nephew type of a thing. Like, thanks for helping out, right?
Right.
Like, if you have to get me a bottle of beer, I'm fine with that, right? Like, hey, here's your 12-pack of Bud Light. Have fun. Fuck, I'm great. Like, that's a great dude. Beef jerky, Salisbury steak, and fucking pack of Bud Light.
You talked before about people that know you.
Yeah.
My wife, 2 years ago for Christmas,
Yeah.
she went and picked out a 6-pack of beer for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't a beer. It was 6 different beers at like a Horrocks or a Rishi's or whatever. You know, she made a custom 6-pack for me.
Mhm.
And she knows what I like. She knows I like dark beers. I like stouts. I like porters.
Yep.
I hate IPAs. So, I mean, it was well thought out.
Yep.
And that meant the world to me because she took time
Yep.
and did something that she knew I would appreciate.
And that's what my wife and I fight about all the time. I can't say all the time. We used to.
Mhm.
When we don't buy gifts anymore for really her family. Because everybody, you know, it was always somebody's losing a job. There's always thing. It was like, we're only buying each other like $20 gifts, and it's just pointless to sit here and do this. And fine, like, you guys feel, but like, you know, my mother-in-law should be like, "Oh, I want this bowl, you know, that's for whatever," right? And it's like, man, like, you're only gonna want that once. But like, I buy gifts because I know who you are, right? Like, I put thought
Mhm.
into it. I do the right things, you know, like. My brother-in-law, I bought him a shit ton of clearance fishing lures one year, right? And my wife's like, "You're spending." I was like, "Oh, I was like, your brother's gonna love it." And he opens, he's like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Yeah," and you don't have to worry about fucking losing them because you just got a shit ton of, like, and he's like, "This is amazing," right? Like, and you know, my mother-in-law, like, I would buy her specific things of things I knew she enjoyed. My father-in-law, like, barbecue stuff. I mean, for his birthday, you know, we don't get along, but I still have the respect aspect for the guy. And I bought him this kid's toy. It was a food truck. It was a barbecue food truck, and it was, you know, 10 inches by 10 inches kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And he opens it, and he's just, it's a genuine laugh, a genuine like thing, and it was like, he has no idea like that I got it, you know, like that I put the fucking thought and effort and go, this is it, right? But like, I always try to get a gift that I know it's for you, kind of a thing, right? Like, yeah. I mean, I picked you guys up the Yoda things, right?
Oh my God, these Yoda towels.
Yeah.
I think they're baby Yoda towels, but either way,
Sure.
they were so fucking cute.
Right.
But again, you put thought into us.
100%.
That's the thing. So like with Dawn, she gave me a list of a couple of things. Hey, I really need this. I'm like, cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy that. And then I know how much she loves the hippos at Cincinnati. I'm like, I'm gonna buy her hippo something.
Dude, when you said it, I was like, see, like that's
And I bought her a couple hippo things because I think I got her a magnet too that has Fritz
Sure.
and Fiona on it.
sure.
And it's cute as shit. And she's gonna open it and she's just gonna think it's cute as shit.
Right.
And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you're going for. I mean, you know, there was one year that the first cat I ever had, she lived to 18 and she passed away in 2006.
Yep.
I got her when I was 10. And that birthday, Dawn's like, well, I don't know what to do for you. You're so hard to buy for. And I'm like, Soraya just passed away,
Right.
you know, like 6 months ago. Anything with her is perfect. Anything. Literally anything.
Mhm.
And she ended up making a picture book, which I've opened one time in my fucking life.
Yeah.
But it meant the world to me because she was my first cat ever, and you know how I feel about cats.
Yeah, you're
I love my cats more than anything, except my daughter and my wife and my mom.
right.
And honestly, that's questionable.
I say it might be questionable. Yeah,
questionable.
I'll say I think your mom blew herself up and you didn't miss practice. Your
I did
cat-
not miss practice.
Your cat fucking gets sick and you miss practice. So I do think that the cat trumps your mom for some reason.
I do too, honestly.
So, you know, and so I guess the point we're getting to is you don't have to go huge on these gifts. You don't have to be the 150, 200,000. You know, the commercials that piss me off is get them the car and have the big bow on it. It's like, no, don't fucking put yourself in a financial stress for the next 7 years for a one-time gift.
Nobody needs a fucking car.
I mean, some people need cars, but
But
like,
not a $60,000 car.
right, you know, it's a, you know, hey, I got your repairs done on your car. That's a gift.
Absolutely.
Say, you know, there's those types of things, right?
There are vain people out there
Yeah.
that just want something that's worth a ton of money.
Mhm.
But most of the people that are important to you
Yeah.
just want to be thought of. They don't necessarily need anything. They just want to be thought of and considered.
How much do you pay? Sorry.
Yeah.
How much do you pay for oil changes?
About $70.
Okay. Which is quite a bit, honestly. But you know, think about it, right? Go get somebody a gift card for an oil change. Go get somebody things to take care of their basic necessities of things, right? Like now they don't have to pay for that, right?
Yeah,
here.
it's stuff they don't have to spend money on anymore.
And again, we are talking about people that don't have a bunch of money. But if you do happen to have a bigger budget, right? $70. That's $280 a year, every 3 months, kind of a thing. Go get them a booklet that's or you know that says, hey, four free oil changes, $280. Like right there, you're good. You know, we want to try to make this up. It's always our focus for the savings of things, but still, I guarantee if you go into a place like a Valvoline or Pennzoil or something like that, right? Like the places that are nationwide, go in and get these types of gift cards. Go get the thing and say, hey, give a buy 4 get something free, and they might have a buy 3 get 1 free kind of a thing. And good, now you have a coupon book for this.
I think your wife's a lot like mine.
Yeah.
Does she love going out to eat?
Love it. I mean, yeah. I say we do go. Well, we used to go out to eat all the time.
My wife likes it because
Yeah.
somebody else is taking care of her.
Yep.
And there are just times she feels shitty and wants somebody to take care of her.
There you go. Yep.
And I mean, if she got a $50 gift card to a restaurant and she
Yeah.
knew it covered like me, her, and Caitlin, she'd be fucking thrilled.
It'd be amazing. You know, on that same note, it doesn't have to be Christmas, but do it just before Christmas, just after Christmas. Get a personal chef, right? It'll cost you $100 plus food, right? And so depending on what kind of food you want, like have them prepare it, and they'll bring everything. They'll cook it all for you. Your whole entire family now eats, and you're happy with it, right? And that's again an experience that you're gonna buy for something. You know, as stupid as it is, right? Hibachi. I mean,
Love it.
but it's stupid expensive.
Oh, so stupid.
It's stupid expensive
Unless
when
you
you're
get it at lunch.
I say it's stupid expensive when you're doing it. Yeah, but if somebody else buys it, kind of a thing, right? So then it's not right. It goes back to the $50 here versus for the 80. So it's like, great, go get me a gift card so I can go out to a hibachi because it is a little show and it's fun and it's a thing you do once in a blue moon. Granted, we did it for lunch every 21 weeks in a row, but you know, those types of things are what people are looking for. What's that? Melting pot,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
the melting pot. Fondue. I mean, every fucking person in America at least, I don't know about other countries, has a fucking fondue set that they got for their wedding because we all thought we were gonna fucking do it at some point in our life.
And nobody does it.
I've never once
Asian
done down.
people do it.
Do they really?
The first time
No,
I
they do
had-
hot pot. Way different.
it's very similar though.
Go ahead.
No, it's very similar. Hot pot and fondue, very, very similar. Because you still take the meat and the whatever else you have, and you stick it in the hot water and it cooks it, which is the same idea as fondue.
Yeah.
And I mean, because the first time I ever did it was with a friend of my mom's who she was Asian, and they used to work together at Borges, and then she moved out to Northern California, and we went out and visited, and she goes, yeah, for dinner tonight we're gonna do hot pot, which I loved. I thought it was great. And then when Dawn told me about melting pot, I'm like, oh, it's just like a hot pot.
Yeah, it is a little bit. But like now there's Korean barbecue, which is going to be a hot pot.
Yep.
It's going to be a Korean barbecue as well with it. So yeah, Korean barbecue, right? Go if you're normally, granted, if you're eating what I would call basic white people food and that's all that your family would eat, but like if your family likes to go do experience things like a hibachi, try a Korean barbecue, try a new restaurant that things, and go get them the gift card for that. Oh, I'll give a shout out to it. We still haven't used ours, but is it called Adventure Time theme book or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah. So, my wife's aunt and uncle got us all one, and you're supposed to scratch, and then you're gonna go do something like have a picnic in the park. But it's basically a very expensive version of a homemade coupon book,
Coupon, yeah.
right? Like free massage, free one free foot rub. So, but this makes you do different things and stuff like that. So, look into those types of things, right? They make them for kids, they make them for adults, they make them for all different types of things. So
when we
for
were
families,
when Mike and I were talking on Saturday, we talked about, Mikey's bachelor party.
Yeah.
And of course, we did some things for the first time ever for us. So like I've been to Harry's before, but the other three, Caitlin, Mike, and Mike, had never been to Harry Carey's. So I knew what to expect. They didn't. We had dinner there. It was fantastic. We were going to go do Second City. And at Second City, right across the street was this Irish pub. Now, we had done an Irish pub the day before after the Cubs game. It was god awful. We went to this Irish pub before Second City, and we had the best time.
yeah,
To the point where Mike and I are like, fuck it, sometime this summer, we're just taking a day to go to Chicago, and we're going to go to the fucking Irish pub again. And then after Second City, we went to a gay bar, Roscoe's Tavern.
yeah,
And we want to go back there.
yeah.
Mind you, Mike and I are not gay.
I mean,
And I will take my daughter if she wants to go, but if she doesn't want to, I would still go back there. It was a great time. We had a blast.
Yeah.
And those are things, we decided to do it on a whim.
Yep.
And sometimes when you do things on a whim, it introduces you to things you might not have done before. So getting those, events,
yeah,
because I can't think of the word for it now.
experiences,
Yeah. Is it's important because it gets you out of your comfort zone a little bit to go do something else.
Yep. And I honestly, okay, so if I had to come up with an experience for you, right? It would be a gift that you wouldn't be able to use until later, right? I'd be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna get him Chicago Bandits fucking tickets, right? Is that what the softball team is called?
Yeah, they don't play anymore, but yeah.
Oh, but like, great. I would think about that. I'd be like, hey, so I'd try to see if I can find something close. But so Chicago Bandits doesn't play anymore.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
They folded. That whole league folded,
oh
unfortunately.
shit.
But if they were still if they still played,
Yep.
That's something I love.
But still, even at that, I guess so that would be the thought. And then, okay, hey, if I found out they didn't have it, I'd be like, all right, cool, some Whitecaps tickets, and David and I are going July 17th, which is my anniversary, which we will not be going. I just pick a fucking date. I'd be like, dude, put it in your calendar. Doesn't matter what you have going on. Like, this is what we're doing this night, and like this is but like that's the type of thing. It'd be like, hey, this. So don't be afraid to buy out gifts, right? Like, last year, one of my wife and I's favorite artists were coming. Fuck if I know, one of the 15 million places we've seen him, and I think it was Detroit, and so I, it wasn't going to be used for a couple of months, but I was like, here's your Amos Lee tickets, and she just absolutely loved it.
We did that one year too.
Yeah,
we got like Jeff Dunham and Bon Jovi tickets.
There you go. Yeah,
and there were a couple other things we saw that year.
Yep.
And that was literally Christmas.
Yep.
It was tickets to these 4 events.
Yeah.
And little shit to go with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you don't get to experience it right away.
Yeah.
But that it's something that the other people want to do, whether it was me, Dawn, and Caitlin, or just me and Dawn, whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
We all wanted to do it. So it was meaningful to us.
Yep.
You know, Mike and I have talked before about, hey, we want to hit all the ballparks one year.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that's a 1 year thing. It
No,
probably isn't.
That'd be rough. I mean, it wouldn't be rough like time, but it's a lot of financial cost in 1 year. Right?
Well, and I don't want to be away from my house that long. Because
yeah.
you're looking at like 6 weeks.
At least, if
Yeah.
not more, because like just it'd be so much time and effort to figure it out. And to me, it's like I'd rather figure out, because we were talking about going out to the East Coast for the 4th, and it was like, okay, hey, the Yankees are home, the Boston's home, Maryland, Baltimore's there. The Nationals were away or something, and there's one other out there, the Mets or something. And it was like, all right, 2 of them were gone, but the 3. So it was cool. I can hit, but if I had to sit there and wait a whole week to get to it, it's like, all right, I can drive to Philly and then drive back. But it was so, you're just wasting time and stuff like that. You might as well make a second trip. So to get them all to line up in the right way, I think you'd have to like super duper like plan it. And I don't have that much time. I'd rather just go, hey, Chicago White Sox and Cubs are in town at the same time. Let's go watch those 2. Atlanta and Philly, right, are in town. The Braves, Guardians,
Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
You said Atlanta twice.
sorry.
Guardians of Pittsburgh.
No, yeah, but I was thinking the Reds and Indians.
Yeah.
Guardians. That's what I say, Guardians. So like, right, hit those kind of, because we're from the Midwest. For those listening, we're in Michigan, but right, and so I honestly, like, on that one, I'd probably add Detroit. Like if there are 3 that are going to be there, or hey, I can hit this one Monday, this one Tuesday, and the other one is Wednesday or Thursday. Like that'd be great, right?
Yeah.
So schedule it. So I'm either hitting it on the way back or on the way down, whatever it was. I'd do that type of a thing. My wife and I have been trying to. I should do that this year. Just set a fucking date and think about things. Okay, so think about things that you guys wanted to do. My wife and I have tried to go to Milwaukee Brewers for 15 fucking years.
Great ballpark.
Never done it, but I've hit everything else around. Like everything else around. We've been to Milwaukee. I don't want to over exaggerate, but like let's say 15 times plus, right? Like, which is not bad, but like we just never go to a Brewers game.
I've seen 2 games there.
Yeah.
The worst part is getting out of the parking lot. It's the worst part about the ball game there. Everything else is great.
See, and so it's like, hey, go do that type of thing. Buy tickets for something that you're forcing somebody to have to go use, right? So there's no wrong answer to that type of stuff.
And I think with the way finances are for people now,
yep,
I honestly think experiences are the way to go if you can pull that off.
Yep.
And it doesn't have to be $1,000 experience.
Well, so yeah, go ahead.
It can be $100.
Let me pull up Groupon and figure out just things quickly around me. Oh God, this is stupid. It just popped up, right? 1 year Costco membership, $40 digital Costco shop. So it's $40 versus like the original 60 or something like that.
A few years ago, we used a Groupon to go see the Dan Band.
Yeah, we did actually, which was a great time.
You, Mike, and I loved.
Yep.
Our wives not as much.
Yep.
Though Dawn did get felt up by a lady that spilled alcohol over her.
I say actually, Groupon has a thing called Things to Do.
Okay.
Oh, this actually looks kind of fun, which is weird. Gun Lake Casino live at 20 Monroe. It's the Arena Rock Show, and it's on sale for $8.
Yeah, who doesn't love that?
Right, like be a good night. Whitney Queen of Night, 20 Monroe for $18, originally $45.
Yeah.
For people who are not us, there's a discount promo code for the Spartan race. It looks what I would describe as a Tough Mudder, right? So people like those, and this is on sale from $159 to $69, and there's a promo code for $58.65. I mean, you're literally paying a third of the price for somebody, so that for people that are not us, right? Go buy them into a marathon thing. Go make them do the triathlon. $15 for $20 of Dave and Buster's, right? So boom, buy that. Wine tasting at St. Julian's, which is around us.
Yep.
So a wine tasting, it's originally $10 and it's $5.13 right now. I didn't love it, but I would do it again. But this one's a little different. This one's a scavenger hunt. So, and it's, it's usually played around the area. We did one, it was like a murder mystery, and it was kind of boring. You had to go to like locations, and just probably would have been better if we would have had, no disrespect to my kid, but like now my kid and some friends that like we went all in, kind of dressed up to do the thing. Because the clues were just, they were very much above her head. She couldn't, and so that was our fault, right? Interactive drinking game. It's called Booze and Brains. I don't know. I say axe throwing. That's so flannel jacks $50 and theirs is $34.20. 1 hour of axe throwing.
Groupon wants us at Break Room to do a Groupon so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And Dawn keeps telling him, listen, you take too much money out of that. We're just not doing it.
Yeah. I don't know what this wacky walks. There's, for workout people, 3 quest challenge, right? It's $20 on sale for $8.50. Oh, this is right. Art and canvas. So the Art of Life guided painting. So you do, I'm assuming it's like a wine and canvas, so you paint a thing on a canvas, and it's, then you end up with it. Originally $35, $16.15, and it's 2.5 hours. Bring your own beer. So yeah, you have to bring your own wine, but like that's why it's super cheap. But like it's $16, and they're gonna give you the canvas and the paint and all that, and you're gonna have 2.5 hours. What else can you do for? I mean, it's $6 an hour, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 6, 12, 8, yeah. So $6 an hour. Dance Academy, if you're into that. Zoology. For kids, like if you have the family party package for 12, so like if you're gonna buy, and if you have a larger family with a bunch of grandkids or kids and stuff like that, for grandparents that are listening, if you're somehow on here, it's for 12, it's at Sky Zone, which is a trampoline park. Instead of $340, it's on sale for $217. So that's a freaking huge discount.
Yeah,
like
$120.
Yeah, say. I've bought this for my wife for her birthday. She hasn't used it, and it's been years. We have a dance studio here, Arthur Murray. $190 value for $36.
You guys gonna learn how to waltz?
I would love to do any type of dance, but like I like to get my wife experiences.
Yeah. Granted,
she didn't use it. Say paintball is on here, skating, right? Oh, this would be awesome. I should buy this for my wife. American Dive Zone. So it's a pool, and they teach you to dive like in a pool. A $60 value for $17.10. Like that is huge. And so if you're planning to go away for the summer, and you can buy dive lessons for literally 60% off, right? Again, the Spartan race, miniature golf, things like that. So go on to here. There's so many. Oh, for the golfer, I mean, I know a lot of people that just enjoy golfing. We went this summer.
We do like golfing,
right? $200 value for $100, $100 for 18 holes for 4 people. And this is in Hastings at the Legacy. So
that's
it's
$25 a piece.
Yep, and it's half. So if you have 4 sons, if you have son-in-laws, if you have the husband, a spouse, the husband, a son, son-in-law, and bring a buddy, whatever. That's 25. You've just hit such an amazing thing.
Yeah.
And these guys are guaranteed to go golfing. No guy's gonna hate that, right? Just as much as, I mean, I can't say no guys, but like no golfer is gonna hate that. Like somebody buys me golf. For Christmas, so I was looking to save, and I wanted a new set of clubs for a long time. And so for Christmas, for my birthday, for everything, I told my wife's grandparents, just give me Maple Hill, which is the place around here. Give me Maple Hill gift cards. And every time I get $20-$25, whatever it was, and everybody would just kind of pitch in. And I ended up with a crap ton. But don't get me wrong, I went and blew it on like Golf Simulator or stuff like that, because I didn't want golf clubs at that point, after a while. But it was like I had like $200 saved up in gift cards.
You golf a decent amount a year.
Compared to you, compared to my friends, no.
So like the last time I went before this year was 2000.
Right. Say,
And I love golfing.
I'm getting out like 4 times a year.
I just don't have the time to do it. So I literally need to schedule it, and I need to schedule it well in advance to even get out and get to golf. What'd you find?
Sorry, single 2024 Fun Day bundle, admission, parking, and single meal deal. Okay, so it's a 1-day thing, but now you're getting a meal deal.
Mm.
This is at Michigan's Adventure,
Oh, the meal deal's the best.
right? But like, so you get to eat every hour and
Yeah.
a half, and then you get drinks with it and stuff like that. So it's $108 value for $44.99.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. 'Cause
Like-
admission's 30 some odd dollars.
Oh, I think it's 40 something. I think
Oh, that's
I thought it was
perfect.
42. So like you're getting admission plus for free.
Yeah, that's great.
Like I looked at it, like I had to stop. I paused. You guys heard the
You need to send that to me.
okay, yeah, because like my family, we get the yearly pass and then we add drinks, but we don't get the meals. Because the buffet is $16 and the kid doesn't have to complain. And I always don't want to overeat and then go to stupid things. But yeah, so it's literally go to Groupon.com, things to do. It's a
I
tab.
like the meal deal at Michigan Adventure
Oh, gotcha.
because I'll get to the point if I'm in the water too much.
Yep.
I'll get a little weak and shit. So I need something.
Yep.
Just some protein.
Yep.
And having that, you can just go grab a burger or something.
Chicken
Just
tenders
Yeah,
and-
throw
yep.
something in your mouth real quick and you're good to go again.
There's candle making, right? This one's close, but so there's going to be these same types of things in all different locations and areas, right? So, and candle making's, I don't know what it get, but it's $10 on sale for $4.28. I don't, there's so many things. If your family's into museums, if your family's into something, look on in Clinton, which is over on the east side of the state, there's a African Safari Wildlife Park. $32 or $33 admission on sale for $16.21. Oh yeah, so this would be like another member of Wine and Canvas and all that.
Yeah.
Making a charcuterie board,
Oh yeah.
right? Like on sale from $45 to $23. Blue Man Group tickets are 36% off. Aquatica in Orlando, Florida, which we absolutely love Aquatica, on sale from $110 to $49.
I was thinking about this earlier today.
Yeah.
When we're talking about experiences and stuff. If you listen back to some of our older episodes and you get on the timeshare users group one,
Yeah.
you can find great deals on timeshares, that need to be used within the next 90 days. And you can stay at a fraction of the cost of other people and, go on vacation and stuff. So Dawn and I were talking, and I have a free companion ticket to use by next November.
Mhm.
And we have nothing planned at this point.
You only get it once?
You get one a year.
Oh, see, I thought with the credit card you get it like unlimited.
No, you
Okay,
get
just
one a year.
Gotcha.
So I was thinking, I'm like, maybe that's a good time to go to, say, Arizona and get a cheap timeshare to stay at.
Yep.
So now I can do a cheap timeshare, get a cheap rental car and a free flight for her.
Yep.
And now we got a vacation for way less than we would normally spend.
Oh gosh, and we can go visit our buddy out
Yeah,
there.
Preston
I see.
Callahan.
Yeah, I see. And
At Callahan Auto.
Callahan Auto. Big shout out to him. He's an amazing guy.
He is.
We
We need to catch up with him again.
do. I want to know how the wildfires are going. But so think about those types of things. Again, if you have a little bit extra money, give extra money and you're looking for an inexpensive way to do it. Spirit or Frontier, right? One of the two of them is running like unlimited travel for $300 or something like that. For go buy your family that, right? Like now they don't have to worry about how to travel, right? And they get to go for the price of taxes. So you're taking the whole travel aspect out of it for these people. If people have time and stuff like that, but you're forcing them to go do something in life and not have to stress about all of it. you know, I think people overdo it and over stress about the stuff when you could just change it to, again, David, would you be disappointed if you guys opened popcorn and then a movie and let's say a $6 blanket from Menards,
No, I'd be fine.
and now you're going, hey, we're gonna spend the day and just enjoy this?
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes I just want to stay in bed.
So,
That's
right?
perfect.
And so now you've made a whole day out of Christmas,
Yeah.
and it's cost you guys $20 and you're together with a family,
Yep.
right? You know, whatever you do, don't use a credit card, right? Don't go
Only
unless
if you
you're
can pay it off.
unless you're planning for it and that's the way you're paying for it.
Right.
But don't go finance things
No.
just because your wife wants new furniture. Don't go finance it because oh, she wants it and I need to do this and I could pay it over the next 12 months. No, like have the money and know you can pay it, right? Don't finance that way, right?
Don't put yourself into financial peril just to get something right now.
Correct. And because you're going to regret it
Hmm.
December 26th.
Yes.
Um,
Or sooner.
right. Say, yeah, if you buy it earlier, but just think about your actions, think about all the things, and there's plenty of ways to save. Again, we talked about Groupon. There's other deal sites out there. I think it's Daily Deals, right? They have a great one. One of the big things we talk about when we're budgeting is cutting out streaming services.
Yeah.
Because you don't need them all. Go pay for somebody's, hey, say, hey, here's $120 for Hulu for the entire year.
Yep.
They usually run it, what, $9, $10 for a special?
Yeah, it's like $8 a month.
Yeah. So
They just ran a special for Thanksgiving. It was 99 cents for 12 months each month.
so there you go, right? Go buy somebody's Hulu so they don't have to pay for it. Amazon Prime account, right? Like, hey, I got you a Prime account for the year, right? Again, Costco, Sam's Club, whatever it is, buy the membership to the thing. I like to buy my family memberships to the museum,
Mhm.
to the public museum, the children's museum, the zoo. Those are great ways to save a bunch of money, and you're guaranteeing. So if you get to the zoo, right? I mean, yeah, some people are like, "Oh, I've seen it once, I've seen it 1,000 times," but you're gonna. I do the museum, and I make my kid learn something new every time. And our museum is great here in Grand Rapids. We always have the basic museum, which doesn't change.
Van Andel.
Yep. Well, but then we have like a theme every few months where it's like, hey, the toys exhibit was a huge thing. They kept it around for so long because of how big of a success it was. And then they did the bodies aspect, and they did poisons and potions or something like that. And they always change and have something like that.
Well, we also have the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum. Here,
Yeah.
because Ford was president after Nixon.
Yep.
And always they have something special there. We went for the baseball one.
Yeah.
It's great.
Let's say, and buy that stuff,
Yeah.
right? Like that way you're guaranteeing that they have these things for a long period of time. And it's creating something for these people. Tangible things aren't always the best things, right?
I can tell you that we will go back to Cincinnati Zoo this year.
Yeah.
Because my wife loves it that much.
Yeah.
And I got no problem spending 6 hours on the road to drive my ass down there.
Yeah.
To go to the zoo with her because I love zoos and I love animals.
Have you guys gone to St. Louis yet?
We have not.
You need to.
At some point, yeah.
99 acres.
Yeah, at some point.
Yep.
Like that's one of the things. Like if we go to Chicago and we don't know what to do, we go to Lincoln Park Zoo.
Yeah.
She has never been to Brookfield ever.
Oh, sorry, I've been to Brookfield and I love it. Lincoln Park's fine.
I see, and I would rather go to Lincoln Park.
No, have you been to Brookfield?
I have.
Oh, okay. But like we had such a great time. Like at both, right?
Brookfield's nice.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that Lincoln Park's free.
Mhm.
And their ape exhibit is second to none.
That is actually,
They have the best ape exhibit in the United States.
oh, by far.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen a silverback gorilla
Yeah.
and it was awesome.
Yeah.
So, and you're walking indoor into that thing, and
Yeah.
it's to describe it to you people. If you haven't been there, it's like what I would see out of Indiana Jones.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
there's like a rope bridge type thing, and there's you don't have to go across it, but like there's other ways around. But I mean, I don't know what I would say. 10,000 square feet. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's huge.
it's a big, maybe more, like 25,000.
The only thing you have to pay for at Lincoln Park is if you drive there, you have to pay for parking.
Yeah, but there's parking outside everywhere.
Yeah.
like, and yeah, you can find cheaper parking, but
Favorite zoo, hands down, that I've ever gone to.
I
And I mean, we go to it.
is it because it's free?
I mean, that does factor into it, but I love apes.
I think you will absolutely love
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Yeah, it is.
Well, and we really love Cincinnati Zoo.
Yeah,
They have so many great exhibits, not just the hippos, but
Yeah.
interactive stuff. Like you can feed the giraffes and stuff, which I think is great.
I love when I can feed an animal.
Absolutely.
I don't know why. But like I spend more money on stupid carrots and
Uh-huh.
lettuce and all this and that and grains of food.
Have you gone to Lewis Adventure Farm?
Of course. And you could hold a sloth.
Yeah, and not only that, but they sell you pellets of food.
Yep.
And you just walk, and every animal knows you have food. So whether it's a camel or a goat or whatever,
Yep.
they all want your damn food. And they get so excited. And I love feeding them.
Yeah. No. If you haven't done it, so again, we're talking a little local here. Sorry for everybody. Deer Track Junction.
Okay.
Okay. They have a safari
Mhm.
where it's $7 for a bucket of food. And so you roll your windows down and you drive through this thing. And you roll your windows up through the I don't remember, lions or something like that. But or maybe it's the bear exhibit. But anyway, so like you get to feed these animals, and like the ostriches reach their head into your car and like they nip out of the bucket and stuff. It's insane. Like there's so many different, and it was an awesome experience, right? And of course the kid gets nervous and drops the whole entire
Oh, of course.
thing of food and either in your car or outside of your car, and then now you have a bird in your car.
Yeah.
But it's a really, really cool experience that you should do. I mean, that'd be a gift I would buy my family.
Yeah. That's something I would buy my wife because
Yeah.
she wants to interact with all the animals just like I do.
Yep.
And now we're having fun doing stuff that we really like to do together.
Yep.
And in all honesty, isn't that really what the holidays are about? Finding stuff you want to do together with people you care about.
Usually. It's another quick tip. If you're doing a white elephant thing, don't go out and buy a gift, right? Find stuff in your house that's still fun that you're not using and give that away, right? I remember and there's always gonna be the Debbie Downers or whatever the heck you're gonna call them. One of the guys, old guy, got a bunch of golf balls. They're all used or whatever, and it was like a gift card to Maple Hill. I don't golf. It's like, okay, nobody's gonna take it from you because we know that you're just gonna give it away at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So, I get rid of one of those deer that you shoot with a bow or whatever. I brought that one year. I was like, I don't want it, and one of my tenants had left it, and I was like, and the person that got it just absolutely was like ecstatic about it. And so there's stuff in your house, there's things that you want to get rid of. It's not trash, right? It's just things that you're like, hey, we don't use anymore. I have so speaking of that, I have to go home and take a picture of my Keurig. One of the guys at my bowling, because my wife's like, she never uses her fucking Keurig. She has so many other stupid coffee making machines that she doesn't need it. And so I was like, great, hey, you can have this, man. Like, it's yours. I'd give it as a white elephant gift, no questions asked.
Yeah,
So,
there are plenty of things you have. Dawn wanted one of those Instant Pots.
Yep.
I gave you one.
yeah. So yeah,
Have you tried
I
it?
haven't fixed it. No.
Careful, just be careful. Don't
Yeah.
blow yourself up. But she wanted one. She used it like twice, and she's like, I don't need this.
Yep.
I have no problem using a crock pot. This is useless.
Yeah.
She found a friend that wanted one and gave it to him.
There you go.
That's fine. It's not doing me any damn good. I'm not cooking in it.
Just it's taking up space. So, I say your Black Fridays are over by now and things like that, but there's still ways to get deals. Amazon always constantly runs them.
Did you look at any of the Black Friday deals this year?
Nope.
They were ass. They were ass.
Meyer had a 70-inch TV for $334 for those a smart TV.
And I mean, but is that any better than it's going to be for Super Bowl? Probably
I
not.
have no idea.
Probably not.
Right.
They run the best deals on TVs for the Super Bowl
Oh, do they?
They
Okay,
do.
yeah. Let's see.
because everybody needs a big screen TV because they're having people over.
Yep.
I mean, I don't have anybody over because I just want to watch the game in peace.
Right.
But I mean, most of the deals were they just weren't there.
Yeah.
And people are complaining, well, people didn't go out and spend their money. You didn't give them a reason to. You just didn't.
Well, let's say, and you changed it from one day to a whole week now. There's some
Yeah.
places running a whole week long,
Some of them are running it the entire damn month.
right? And so it's like, I can just get it whenever the hell I feel like.
Yeah. It's
So-
just not as important anymore.
Um,
I think we hit on some good stuff.
I'm hoping, right? And say if we forgot some tips, let us know. Send it to us. Guys, as always, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. If you have better tips and tricks than us and you know some things, we're gonna link it in the show notes,
Yeah.
and that way we can give all this knowledge to everybody.
Reach out and let us know. Next week, I do not know what we're talking about. I have some ideas.
Yeah.
But the week after, I believe we're going to do year in review because it's year in review time.
It is getting to that point.
And we'll talk about all the great episodes we did this entire year and all of the great guests we had. And hopefully we'll get the eye candy back on for that one because it's been a minute since we've caught up with him on this show.
Yeah.
As always, guys, thank you for joining us. If you have ideas or questions, please send them to us. You can reach us at Bucks and Brews everywhere, whether it's Facebook or the website bucksandbrews.com, or you can email us at bucksandbrewsllc@gmail.com. Reach out. We're willing to help, and we will come to you guys again with another new episode next week.
You've dialed in.
To Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
You can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use.
smarts of these
Because
stuff.
they know the
And
brews.
they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, because shit's not funny.
Save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks.
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
Brews.
and brews.
Brews.
Bucks and Brews.